Okay, perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the ESL tournament of 25th November. We have quite an interesting broadcast ahead of us, and I am Tony, otherwise known as Mikaelson. Joining me today are both MSI and Mike. Well, Mike, how are things going? How are you?
Epic as always. I'm super hyped for the tournament and really curious for the results. So far, the tournament has been really intense, actually.
It has indeed. It's been a really long day. What about you, MSI? How are you doing? How are things going for
I'm doing fine, nothing much really. As this is a Saturday night, I'm pretty sure most people already grabbed their popcorn and are ready for this clash. So I think without losing any time, we should just get right into it.
Definitely, I think it's been a long day, so getting right to the action is definitely what the viewers deserve. Well, wonderful. Now a little more about the tournament itself. It's a ESL format played in a 4v4. Both teams get roughly 2 minutes of preparation and 10 minutes of gameplay, which, as you can see, they've already started. Splice, as always, are off. Alterations on, so it'll be a nice little touch and see what the teams can do, especially with the new set of alterations being added to the game only recently. I think it'll be a nice little touch. Of course, let's not forget the prize pool of 750,000 crystals. First place getting 350, second 250, and of course third place will go home with 150,000 crystals. And that's what the teams are fighting for today. And as you can see already, the red team here has already captured 2 flags. We're only about 2 minutes into the game and the other team has already captured 2 flags, and I believe here's a third one already as well.
Yeah,
Yes, we were actually
how...
waiting at different teams, but we had some problems with one of the teams having a participant that didn't really sign up for the tournament beforehand, so we had to disqualify the whole team.
Exactly, I believe that was one of the teams that we thought would obviously again win the tournament and take away the crown, but it appears that they did break some rules and well, they couldn't get through. So it's definitely going to be an interesting little match, especially seeing as Club Africans here, they have very little experience in this ESL format, whereas EA4, they've been playing for a long time. They have been pretty good rivals, I believe, with Pepperoni. So if I was to guess, I believe they are going to take away the crown today. But it's definitely going to be an interesting little match to see how the other team plays, especially because we haven't seen much of them. And it's a nice little change, you know, not seeing Pepperoni's name in this game. It gives other people and other teams a little chance to have a victory, to hold on to the throne for a while before probably Pepperoni are going to come back and take it away from them.
Absolutely, although I'm pretty sure that it wasn't really intentional rule break, but we can see a pretty interesting match. It was beforehand there was a very, very good, flawless actually return of a flag by the Wasp and Railgun.
Yes, well, while we're talking about Pepperoni here, the last match we were watching, although the viewers didn't get to see it, I think it was Pepperoni were doing amazing. Honestly, they've been dominating the entire ESL format for weeks and weeks now, and it's kind of shame that they didn't get to play here. But like I said, it's nice little change we have. So right now, as we can see, both teams holding on to their flags dearly. And they see this, they're doing a great job. You see this, both of the seeders in their team, pretty valuable players, both of them. Without them, I don't think it would be able to hold on to the flag for as long as they have right now. As we can see on the blue side of the team, oh, I believe there's captain right here, 2-1. This is definitely a better game than we had last time, where Pepperoni was dominating the other team. This is a close match, it's 2-1. We're just 5 minutes to go, and it looks like the teams are doing pretty well. I'm pretty happy to see this. Definitely.
Yes, I'm pretty sure Africa just wanted some time to focus more on the game. Here's a hope for a comeback.
Of course. Well, we did, of course, see Pepperoni dominating the tournament for a while. But now that they are gone, there's 2 teams left. There is Club Africans and EA7. Which one do you think is going to maybe take the throne away? Keeping in mind that Club Africans they have very little experience here, whereas EA7 they've been in pretty much every single final, grand finale with Pepperonis, and they've lost obviously because Pepperoni was the more superior team. But what do you think now, especially because it is gone?
Well, you know, at first I was kind of afraid this was going to be a really fast match since I like saw 2-0 lead of flags for the EA7. But now, as you can see, we have a pretty nice comeback.
Yeah.
You see they're turning their flag back, so I don't know, you can't really tell the... Especially now that I see that Team African has, I guess, grabbed that focus the lack for some. I think they're going to lead if they won't let the Thunder out right now. But you can see a great play by Zeta. No, it's returned.
An amazing little play here. MSI, what were your thoughts on this gameplay? What do you think about the teams? What were your opinions overall of both of the teams? Actually?
Well, we can all agree that both of these teams are well synced. Like, the amount of communication among the players is just amazing, and especially as this battle only has drops, controlling them will actually give the teams a big advantage, and using that can bring them to victory.
I completely agree.
So I think the sync right now with EA7, the attacker with Firebird and the Isda is just perfect. If they continue on putting pressure on Club African, they can definitely pull this off.
Definitely, yes. And we can see that Isid is doing a remarkable job in the middle here, healing his little teammate and going for the flag. It looks like right now it's going to be another flag for the red team, and it is, as we can see, 4-3 for the red team. And they're doing amazing, both of the teams, honestly. The work and the way they're communicating with each other is amazing. I honestly did not expect this from Club Africans at all, especially knowing that they don't have that much experience. I thought they would get dominated by EA7, but no, that's not the case at all. They're doing amazing for the team, showing a lot of strength actually. I'm quite proud of them.
Yeah, they surely did surprise us with this.
Exactly. I mean, even before the stream started, us three, we were talking about how we thought it was going to be an easy win, but no, it seems like that isn't the case at all. And Club Africans, they've shown and proven us all wrong, really.
Meanwhile, I can see that Club Africans can't really gather all together. They need a moment to recuperate, and I think that's exactly what we're seeing right now.
Wow, and I guess that did happen as well, seeing as there is a capture right now for the blue team. Yes, there is. So it's a close match. Definitely, with 1 minute to go, anything could happen. They could overtake. Maybe they're going to draw. But it's looking great so far. Great action in the middle. Isida's once again doing an amazing job. I definitely deserve a lot of credits. All those Isidas down there. Without them, I don't think it was going to be that easy of a flag captures. So they deserve a lot of credit. I think I'm not sure how much they trained, but it definitely looks like they've done a lot of training. They've done a lot of planning beforehand as well, and it's definitely paying off right now. And as we just saw, there's a capture by the red team. Of course, they are winning with about 20 seconds left on the clock. There's not much Club Africans can do. But
let's hope the second round will be different for them.
Definitely. If it is not, of course, EA7 will take the victory home. Nevertheless, I honestly believe the Club Africans, they've outproven themselves, and they've definitely shown something I did not expect from them at all. Very good. So here we.
That's
one
round
remarkable thing for this battle is the pressure that EA7 continued on putting on Club African on both sides. Even if EA7 didn't have a chance to actually capture the flag, the damage that it dealt is enough for them to counter push if Club African does an attack and tries to capture the flag. So
Yeah.
that is what I think is the main difference between EA7 and Club African.
And do you think both Mike or MSI that having more experience allows you to be more confident in the battle itself, especially because I mean EA7 they've proven themselves against other teams, but they were never able to actually beat Pepperonis. Do you think that maybe that's put them down? Maybe now that they've gone, they've gained a lot more confidence with this team, or do you think maybe it doesn't matter that much? And Club Africans, maybe they want to go for the throne because they haven't been, so active in the ESL tournament. Maybe we haven't seen them enough to judge them so quickly. What do you think?
Well, I'd
Club
say we
African,
definitely haven't seen them enough to see what they're up to. But yeah, so of course experience goes a long way. But I think at the beginning of the first round, when they captured first 2 flags, they got a bit overconfident. So
Right.
that's why we saw a great comeback by Team Africa.
Yeah,
So
I think
I'm
that
really not
was a
sure what will
problem
be the
indeed.
results.
I seriously think that Club African being here present in the finals itself, it's actually an accomplishment for them.
It
Because
definitely
it's
is.
been really hard as a way to climb up here.
Exactly, and we saw in the last match, of course, that they were being dominated by Pepperoni, if I must say. But right here, excuse me, right here, right now, I think they've pulled themselves back together, and it doesn't seem to have affected them that much. What happened in the last match at all, and I guess they're just preparing for the match to start right now, which should start any second.
Yeah, so we see the self-destruction process, the ritual of tanks, and here starts the match.
It does indeed. For any new viewers, myself, I'm Tony, otherwise known as Mikaelson. We also have Mike on stream. We have MSI. We three are commentating on this grand finale against Club Africans and what?
The pepperoni. Yes, you're keep confusing the Club Penguin, which is kind of
I have no idea why I'm doing that.
because we're
But we
discussing
can
it
see the
beforehand.
great
for some
push
time.
that EA7 is currently doing. It's actually a 4-player push, putting complete pressure on Club Africans. They can't barely do anything. Oh, what's that? Begis took the opportunity and tried to steal the flag. Unfortunately, his supporters that just died. I think it's gonna be the first capture for this match.
It is indeed right here, and we can see both the red teams now able to attack while the other team, the blue team, is respawning. Of course, we see Advertise. He's just going right through the team.
Really nice catch with the Firebird. I see he got all of them.
Indeed, and right here you see the taken over. Okay, this is going to be a return. Oh yes, indeed.
Yes, great,
Wow.
great.
Really nice capture there. It was really sneaky actually. I mean, he had very little health, and he sneaked through while everybody else was focusing on the blue flag. That you see there, right at the side. He went and captured the flag, which was really nice.
Yeah, we can
I see a really
someone
great
from
play by Zidane.
Yeah, I mean, both of the Caesars, you've got to respect them. They've got the hardest job in the map, I believe. Running around everywhere, healing the teammates, making sure everybody is on health, everybody is full on health, really. But they've got one of the hardest job in there.
Yes, fighting as well, right? I mean, you can see that there's been decent of damage dealt for the enemy by Azidas. But for now, I think it will be a No, it won't be a comeback for a flag, but I can see both are going to camp the bases for. So Isaiah will be priceless in this situation.
Not sure if giving the flag to a wasp was a good idea, but it looks like it seems to be working out for them. Really. Oh, right there.
Well,
Yeah,
they
the
did
burning
that, the
damage.
Firebird, so.
Seems
burning
like
damage
the
from the
red team
Firebird
we
is
see
just-
there is having fun below there. He just self-destruct.
Yes, I think they don't can't put themselves together after the first round, you know.
Yeah,
Because this
with
seems like
my-
nothing like first time.
Oh, it seems like both of the players from the blue team have left and they're back. I believe maybe an error or lags of some sort. And it seems the red team was... Oh, they have taken an advantage of that and they just captured the flag. In my opinion, not that much of a good sportsmanship, but hey ho.
I
Well,
really
you
hope
should
that
use that moment, so.
color alterations help Club African in any way to just win.
I mean, I'm
For
also
example,
seeing
good luck.
alterations here. Most of the team, they've got alterations equipped. Yeah, they're especially the Firebird. I think the Firebird alterations and the Web Firebird's also doing a pretty nice, especially the afterburn damage. That's critical in here.
Most esports team communicate via voice call, just so that it could be easier. But seeing the chat, I think Club African is actually not in a voice call, and that's why they are not as synced as ES7. This might be a disadvantage for them.
I mean, well, what Club African here has done is they've managed to get themselves to the grand finale, and it is probably one of the first times I'm seeing them do this, which is a huge achievement, like you said before, and it's definitely going to give them a lot of experience. And if they could continue playing, I think they would be an amazing little team that will be one day able to probably become number ones. And because we haven't seen them much, and what they've done here and what they've shown here today is remarkable. Again, we're seeing the blue team having some issues, I believe.
Yep.
Yes, you can see constant players connecting and disconnecting.
I
I'm
don't
not sure what
think
caused
they are
that.
suffering from any issues. Like, I think they are just messing up with Team African, because the burning damage that Firebird is doing with that Izida as a support is just remarkable. And as you can see, they are using the Gladiator paint, which kind of proves that they have a certain kind of experience in esports before.
Definitely, and it's not just one player using it. I think I could see two now. So there's two players using it, and plus the experience they've had in the ESL and all the other experience, it just adds to that confidence and being able to play so easily, so smoothly. It's probably like one of those casual battles you play on, matchmaking, whether it's pro battles and whatnot. Basically, EA7 doing really well, better than last game, I believe. Whereas Club African, they haven't shown so much of what they showed us last time. And with 3 minutes left, I believe EA7 here, they're definitely doing a lot better. And if they could keep doing what they're doing, they could, take away the 350,000 prize.
Absolutely, but I wouldn't say that it's completely over for the Club African.
Oh,
it still can be turned the other way around, right? Tables may turn, including that.
Exactly.
I think. Yes, this is a capture, but still, 4 flag lead is a big lead indeed, but not something you can come back from, okay?
I agree completely. There you go.
One remarkable thing which was done by the enemy is that I just noticed that he went alone in the Club African paint, Club African base, and he alone just killed the enemy Izida and the ally who was carrying the flag. That was something which couldn't be done by most Izidas, considering that they are using Wasp.
Yes,
And
absolutely. Also, I see Shaft entered the battlefield. I'm not sure
That's
what caused
exactly
that
where I was
decision,
going.
but
That's exactly where I was going to go on to next. I'm not sure why they have a shaft right now into the battle, especially a battle like this.
and especially
Um,
when it's on a vessel.
exactly, but we'll see what this shaft does and why the team might have thought about it being
I
a good
think it's
decision.
because of the overconfidence in Team E7. Like they think they don't even need to play and they will win easily. That's why the was switched to Shaft
Well,
or just
because
Yes,
of that,
especially including that they decided to switch Izida, which is like, priceless for the team.
yeah,
exactly, I
exactly.
completely agree. Well, maybe the mistake is costing them because the red team just captured the flag, and although they're still quite a bit behind, they're not doing bad, you know. Well, I
I
see
said
this.
they're pretty close, and maybe they're going for other one as well. Things don't seem pretty well for Club African.
Yes, but like I said many times before, they've done more than what we expected them to do. And with 1 minute on the clock, not quite sure if they could come back. But all of the teams, the leaders, the co-leaders, all the members inside the team, I think they should be really, really proud of themselves for what they've given us today. And they've done a really good job. And I think it comes without saying anything. The EA7 has indeed taking the throne, especially because Pepperoni wasn't here. But at least they got to see what it feels like to be number ones, even if not today.
Absolutely, and replacing Pepperoni, which had the throne for quite a while already.
Exactly.
Nice
I
to see
mean,
them dethroned, to be honest.
yes, it's nice to see other teams come in, and I think it's a lovely thing to see. Going from second place to first place, it's going to be a nice little feeling. They're going to celebrate, and for anybody else watching here that would like to participate, it's available on ESL. It's every week. There's a tournament every week, and you can get a bunch of your friends and see what you can make out. I mean, these players right here, and as the battle finishes and EA7 does indeed take the throne and wins the entire weekly cup here. You guys just get a bunch of your friends and play together. I'm sure these guys did the same thing, and you never know where it could turn out. And plus, what's there to lose, right?
Yes, you should absolutely
Yep.
sign up for the tournament because it's a really great experience, to be honest.
Yeah, it's fun playing with friends and it also helps you improve yourself.
It does indeed. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have our winners, EA7. Very well deserved, especially because they've been fighting to get into the top spot for weeks and weeks. And now the pepperoni was out. They finally got it. Well, this definitely has been a pleasure. This definitely has been a pleasure indeed, and a new experience for myself, and I'm pretty sure you guys too. So what were your opinions of the match? What are your opinions on the results? Did you expect anything different? And what else would you like to let the viewers know? Well, just before we wrap it up.
Well, I absolutely loved the tournament. It was really enjoyable to watch. Even though I expected, like, the clash of rivals, which is Pepperoni and EA7, it was still very good. And I want to say to the teams that didn't win, you shouldn't feel down. You shown a great, skillful play, okay? So better luck next time, and congratulations to EA7.
Definitely.
Yes, congratulations to A7 again. One thing I really appreciate with this team is how synced, how trusted they are with each members of the team, how they trust each other. They know if like they are gonna attack their friend there is gonna support them. So this is something really good. That trust is what most people lack, and if you can build that trust among your members, your club members, you could accomplish a lot of things. Unfortunately, Club African, you guys lost, but it was a great accomplishment. I wish you guys good luck and see you next time. Maybe in the next ESL, you guys are gonna win. Who knows?
Definitely. Well said. I mean, I couldn't say any better than you both did. And once again, a huge congratulations to EA7. Well played to all of the teams. Well played to Club Africans. You guys did an amazing job. You should really be proud of yourselves. I really do hope to see this team in the future tournaments. I think they could be really well, especially if they could train a little more, maybe. They would do really well and perhaps even win. But as you've seen before, of course, first place did go to EA7, second place with Club African. So congratulations to both of them. They will take away the prize of a lot of crystals, I believe.
And we remind you that ESL is a weekly organized contest. If you guys are interested and have some friends which want to get into esports, ESL is a great way to get into that. There would be a link in the description of this video. You guys could follow that, register your team, and participate to win great prizes. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying to the end, and see you next time.
Bye-bye, everyone. This was Tony Mikaelson with Mike and MSI. Have fun. Have a great night, and goodbye. Thank you for tuning in, everybody.